So what we're going to do is your before and after, okay? So the left-hand one was your before, ball a long way forward, shoulders quite levelled off, chest kind of pointing over here, ball's a bit too far forward. Grip was a little bit strong in that right hand, okay? That little V that you discussed with your thumb and forefinger for me is going a bit more right elbow rather than kind of right shoulder. So actually we tweak around just a little bit, okay? But that general setup there is a little bit more left side leany, which will create a choppy swing because your shoulders are aiming to the left of target. Your swing therefore is going to go outside very steep and just chop across back down the golf ball, okay? And with the ball curving left to right, where are you going to swing it as hard left as you can, okay? We got that last one, 180 yards with a little draw. Perfect. I mean, you're 1.9 yards offline. I take that myself, to be fair, mate. So if we can get this sequence now at setup, start with the feet together, grip, both hands and grip, get that V a bit more, it's going to get blurry, I think it does unblur hopefully. There you go, a bit more neutral. And then you set your feet. Just look at the difference in these two setups here now. That to me looks a much more natural setup for a driver. Your shoulders are tilted more this way. You're getting more into what you felt before. You said, yeah, that's a good thing, okay? So much better in terms of your setup. Okay, now from here, we're able to turn your right side out the way, okay? So your right side's going to go back now as you take the golf away. Get a good rotation to the top of the backswing. You watch this swing on this on the right, on the left-hand side now, because you can't really turn so much. It's more of a chop now and lift up with your arms. So you don't really turn your lower half, not really moved at all. You can still see the white of your jumper there now because your left arm's gone above it, not going around it, okay? So you made a much bigger and more efficient turn here, okay, on the way back, whereas this one's sort of very choppy. As you start coming down, the left arm being higher, because we again can see the white under your logo, so your left arm's not across your chest, it's above it. And coming down now, chopping across that golf ball, again, left arm still quite high, chopping across. You can see there now your chest is facing sort of over here somewhere. Spun out the golf ball really quite quick, ball flies off low on the club face, and you sort of spin the arms around here, sort of really tight and narrow off to the left. Whereas this one here now, as you start coming back down, okay, chest is staying back. Now the white is visible, okay. Look at that impact there. That's just before impact. There's just after impact, but just before there, I would say your chest is facing down to the golf ball, yeah. In much better direction in terms of where that club's swinging from, so therefore the information given to the golf ball's better. As you swing through, your arms can then swing through a little bit further from the body, and then through to again a good follow-through position there. Maybe a little bit kind of toppling forward that way too much, but generally speaking, that's where you wanted to. You're probably there, so minor little movement there to the left. But that's fine. You've been used to sort of moving your head quite a bit anyway, so that'll eventually kind of eke out your game. But if you can get the focus in terms of your setup, building this into your game, so feet together, right hand down the leg to the knee, shoulder tilted, get that into your setup, get that spine angle, okay? Once you're there in a better position, your only swing thought now is take your right side, get it out the way on the way back with your hips and your shoulders so you turn better. Just keep it back there. Let the club face catch up and overtake now so you release the club better this way, not from here sort of getting lifty and choppy and then try and pull your chest across it and pull it to the left. I think once you start seeing a golf ball go right to left or more left, you won't feel the need to then start swinging the club to the left, yeah? You'll think, okay, I can start down the target line with the ball straighter, yeah? Make sense?
Yes, very much.
Happy days, good stuff.